Hello family, welcome back. This is yet another detailed prophetic dream about the fall of America, the second seal of Revelation being opened, nuclear war, civil war, riots, tribulation saints, cannibalism, and a great famine. This is a 3-part video. Stay to the end.
I saw people jumping out of high-rise office buildings and other tall buildings. I saw people jumping off of tall bridges, intentionally crashing their cars into oncoming cars or trucks, or even into bridge abutments at high speed. I saw people running around screaming, weeping, wailing, and gnashing their teeth. I saw people go mad and kill their entire family, and then kill their neighbors, and keep killing until they were stopped or they killed themselves. I saw people strip off their clothes and run naked in the street, screaming as if in pain. I saw people shake their fist up at God and curse His name for what was happening in the world. I saw riots everywhere, and everything was burning. Everyone seemed to go mad. I saw nations also go mad, and even they did unspeakable things. Everything was closed. Money was worthless. Your life savings was gone. Everything you worked so hard for your whole life was now gone. And the people, they went mad. I saw Satan dancing in the flames and laughing at the people's pain and suffering. Now, even gold and silver were worthless. The rich in their underground bunkers, they will smile, much like Satan, thinking they are safe. But their safety is only temporary, only for a short time. But eventually even they will be dancing in the flames with Satan. Everyone is screaming, weeping, and wailing as if they were being tortured, because they were. I saw earthquakes all over America, but especially in the Cascadia region of the Oregon and Washington coast, and then in central and southern California, and then the New Madrid area and southern Missouri. I saw the Mississippi River widen up to 100 miles wide in some areas, and it split America in half. I saw a very major tsunami on the west coast, and then an even larger tsunami on the east coast. The east and west coast of America were totally destroyed. Jeremiah 51:42. The sea has come upon Babylon, and she is covered with the multitude of the waves thereof. Bloody riots everywhere, civil war, foreign troops invade America, nuclear weapons set off over major American cities. No one could take a bath, as there was not even any clean water, not even any drinking water. So there was certainly no water to take a bath with, unless you had a nearby lake or stream to bathe in. But even that water was contaminated with blood and bodies and dead animals, so almost no one bathed in that place in that time. There was no power, so no water, no lights, no heat, no air. Living in a home was more like living in an above-ground cave. All hospitals, clinics, and doctors' offices were closed. There was no medications of any kind. All the police, fire, and ambulance services were closed, and there was no phone service, so no one could call anyone, even if you tried. And if you get into a serious problem, there was no one coming to help you. You were on your own. So consequently, everyone was filthy in rags and had not bathed in months, and most looked and smelled like they had not bathed in years. Also, babies and young children have disappeared. And for those who know about the rapture, but were not rapture ready, they take a small comfort in knowing that their children are with Jesus in paradise. I saw mothers stab themselves in the heart for not being able to bear the torment of their missing babies. The flames grew higher and hotter, and Satan was still dancing in the flames, all the while smiling as he thought he had won. I saw that every town and every city had blood and bodies in the streets. I saw that almost every yard had bodies lying in the yard. The smell was unbearable, and the smell alone, night and day, never stopped, was enough to drive many people mad. You could not get away from that smell of dead and decaying bodies everywhere, and there was no one to pick up all the bodies, so they just piled up. In that time and in that place, there was no food, and parents will trade their children for a handful of beans or rice. Cannibalism now runs rampant across America, as there is nothing to eat. People will eat their pets, then rats, then leaves, bark, grass, weeds, to try to stop those terrible gnawing pains in their belly from being so hungry. Then they will eat people. Then the people will become something other than human. Their DNA will be changed. But there will be a faithful remnant, God's tribulation saints, that will not take the mark of the beast and will not allow their DNA to be changed to Satan's DNA. Even though they miss the rapture, only now will they devote their life to Jesus and His Word. These people will be treated very harshly, and they will be put to death. They will die for their faith and their testimony in Jesus Christ. I do not know the time frame or the order of these events. I just know what I was shown, that is coming to America.
I love you, Lord, for your mercy never failed me. All my days I've been held in your hand, from the moment that I wake